Hey everybody, Mr. Mason here. It's good to see you again. I wish I could see you in person. That's what I'm going to talk about a little bit today is the routine and how I'm missing the routine and how important it is that you guys hopefully settle into some kind of routine and find some ways to cope and deal with the situation. But the first thing I want to start with, and I wrote these down because I have several things that I want to talk about. My office hours will be 8:30 to 10:30 most days, Monday through Friday. I get it. My job's a little bit different than maybe a teacher in your classroom. Emergencies happen, things happen. Math can maybe wait until the next day, but there's things that maybe can't wait until the next day. And so I want to be available for those things too. I want to be available for you guys. So an email, I'm cmason@usd313.org. That's my first letter of my first name and my last name, cmason@usd313.org. Be happy. I check email pretty consistently, so I'd be very happy to respond to you. I'll probably respond very quickly, hopefully. The other one is you can call the school, and I think if this is correct, the extension is 3304. That's my phone, and that will go directly to me. And so again, like we can set up times during my office hours, 8 to 10. But I'm also, happy to meet with you guys outside of those. One other thing is I've been at UV several days for serving lunches, and that's 11 to 12. So that's another good way to contact me. I won't be there every day, but I'll be there a lot of days. And that's a good way to contact me as well. In addition to your teachers, if you just want to send your teacher a note, I'd like to talk to Mr. Mason. I'm sure they'd be happy to relay that to me as well. Text me, send that my way. So that's the first thing. The second thing I was going to talk to you guys about was routine. So I'm a person that really kind of needs a routine, and so this has been tough. I want the routine back. I want the normalcy back, um, and so maybe everybody doesn't need that, but I would encourage you guys to try to form a routine or the best routine that you can. In terms of doing your work at a set period of time. I know family structure is different, and it depends on parents that are working and how many brothers and sisters you have and so forth. But I'd encourage you to find a routine, find some consistency in this. So I'm adding a calendar for your teachers. It's actually on Action. I wrote this down, actionforhappiness.org, and it's kind of a cool coping calendar. It has things like play outside for 15 minutes, which I hope you guys are doing anyway. Has shut no electronics or no devices for the day. I know it's kind of out of the routine maybe for some people, but it has every day it has a thing that usually they're pretty small that people can do to kind of focus on their mental health, themselves, to just take a minute, step back, and kind of and invest in yourself, put fuel in the tank, so to speak. So that's I'm gonna link that on there. That's Action for Happiness. Now, the last thing is I think for a lot of you kids, you know the word coronavirus, and you kind of know what it means. You know that it means like people get sick. You know that it means what we are now in a shelter in place. Like it means life is different. So I thought I found a book by, and a lot of you know Julia Cook because I've read many of her books and lessons. My Mouth is a Volcano, Personal Space Camp. Those are two of the ones that I've read, and those are very popular books. So she has a book, and hasn't been published because this has all happened so very fast. The book has not been published, but it's read aloud, and it was illustrated by children that roughly your age. And so I included that. It's kind of an explanation on coronavirus and just kind of a kid-friendly way of explaining what's going on, and hopefully answers some questions. I know a lot of you are inquisitive, and so ask your parents questions. But it's kind of a different way, again, different way of explaining what's going on because things have been flipped upside down, and things are a little crazy right now. And so that's why I think it's important to understand what's going on, and or try to understand what's going on, and then again try to find that normalcy in that routine. So in the coming weeks, I'll have more things for you in terms of coping, some games I thought of. I really want to implement as many like fun game activities since I know you're in the house and kind of probably itching for things to do. So I'll have some games and some other activities coming for you in the coming weeks. So thanks for watching. I hope to see as many of you as possible via getting in Zooms, via coming to UV for lunch. I hope to see as many of you as possible, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.